Hey, what is up everyone? So for today, we're back out here with Cameron and his car. I think last time kind of were snooping around, kind of finding a new place to take some pictures at. And honestly, I don't even know if you guys can hear the whole background noise and stuff. So we're back at another place that we usually come to often. People here in Dallas know where we're at. It's actually the place where we did the burnout last time, which was like right over there. We have my car here. There's a couple things, I guess one or two things that are wrong with this car still, which right now it says that I need new rear brake pads. I checked it like a week ago or two, and the brake pads were pretty much still really thick. Turns out one of the sensors went bad, and I can't tell, but potentially maybe the sensor inside this one might have gone. There it is. It got torn to shreds. Okay, solves my mystery. I just saw the two wires poking out. I'm probably gonna zip tie it because I don't know, it seemed like it was a little bit longer. Right now it says I need 210 miles till I have to replace the brake pads. Now, that was weird because when I put in the new sensor, it said I had about 36,000 miles left. So I was like, okay, that's kind of odd. Remember, I checked both sides for the brake pads to make sure. All of them were really thick, all of them were pretty good. So I wanted to make sure and get that done. So I gotta get another brake pad sensor. I'm gonna see if I can warranty that one just because it just ripped right away, but I doubt I can warranty it. Another thing that's bad is my O2 sensor, which I just placed the order and it should be arriving in about tomorrow, actually. I placed the order about 2 days ago and it should be arriving tomorrow, so I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm not stoked because I think I need to take down my downpipe. I'm gonna try to see if I can do it without taking it out, but we shall see if it works out for me or not. Let's see. We said tires are already done, everything is done. And actually, that's the only two things that's wrong with it right now, is that the rear brake pad sensor keeps ripping. So we'll do that, and then of course the O2 sensor. After that, the car should be running good. Again, the only reason why I know the O2 sensors is what I'm thinking is bad, because I keep getting lean codes every time. When we do a data log, the car itself is perfect. AFRs are where it needs to be. It's not too rich, not too clean. It's right at, I believe, 12.4 or 12.5, one or the other, but it's consistent to that where it needs to be. And at idle, it's about 14.7. Sometimes at idle, it'll dip to like 15.5, but it'll be like a very quick thing to do, and then it goes back. So I think that's where I'm seeing that lean where it's happening. But again, we already changed our throttle body, we already changed map sensor, and I think I've cleaned out my filter as well. Actually, you know what, I'm lying. I think the filter that I put on is maybe about 5,000 miles, so I'll probably pop it out and maybe wash it, see how it goes. And I switched over from the oiled one that I used to have to a dry filter. So there you guys go. So as you guys know, Cameron does a lot of photography, a lot of videos, so he does a lot of TikTok, a lot of reels and such. And one of the things that he said was, we need to do a reel for you. Like, he's never done one for my car, so I said, okay, let's go ahead and make one. I myself have been kind of like iffy about TikTok, just because it's already hard making content for you guys when I'm out here. So making content for TikTok is a little bit difficult. But then again, we kind of see that all the cars and coffee, the meets, and everything else that we do might be good for me to record and post them there versus on YouTube all the time. So we're debating about that still, and we might make that happen. So this is Cameron's 2013 Camaro RS. Now, as you guys can take a look from everything, it doesn't look like your ordinary Camaro RS. I mean, maybe just the wheels and the fact that it's a convertible. But this is an actual Camaro ZL1 front bumper. Funny story, he said that when he got this, they put in a replica Camaro ZL1 bumper, and Actually, no, it was a real one, but it was broken in half. And he said he had bonded it back together and then ended up wrapping it. After he wrapped it, what had happened was he got into an accident. I think someone must have hit him. I believe that was the story. And it damaged his front bumper. And because it was an original ZL1 front bumper, a body shop ended up replacing it. And yeah, he ended up with a new one. And then after that, I think he did, I'm assuming the headlights, I'm not really sure. I think the fog lights as well. He used to have color changing ones till he gave it to his other buddy with the Camaro SS. One of the newest things about this car is that it's, I mean, this like, Inferno Red, I think it was the color. He's going to get new wheels soon. So I'm kind of waiting to see what that's going to look like, because again, this kind of gives it off a little bit more on the regular basic Camaro side of things. But I believe he wants to get a ZL1 wheel package that is just a little bit wider than the original ones. So we'll see how that looks in the end. It's a 2016 or 2014, 2015 Camaro rear end, just from your basic RS Camaro, which he did the new tail lights. He did the actual deck lid. All this was all from a regular Camaro. So you guys can tell this is a third brake light for when you have a convertible. If you have a coupe, you won't have that. If you have a coupe, it'll actually be down here. Now, he disabled the top one because he didn't want to have 4 of them, plus you really can't see it with this. Opting out to just having this one, which is an LED, having these LEDs on as well. Let's see, he had the rear bumper from someone else who was selling theirs, so he bought that, put quad tips on his exhaust here. I believe he was kind of more on the straight bomb, but then he put, like, I think it's cherry bombs, mufflers on it. So okay, now something that you guys all want to take a look at and are going to be curious, because again, why have a ZL1 front bumper, have an updated rear end, and want to make sure if he's making more power? Let's see what he brought to the table. With all that being said, let's see what's under the hood, which I feel like most of you guys will be shocked. Under the hood is his 3.6 liter V6 engine, making, I don't know, I really didn't do any research on this, but you guys can tell that the car is actually white from the beginning. And it has an intake, that's factory. It has, I don't know really, I don't know how to save this guy from all this, because honestly, he should be doing something besides a full straight pipe exhaust with like 2 mufflers at the end of it. Actually, one of the funny things is, he said, oh, I can buy downpipes for this car. We said, you don't have downpipes, you have headers. He goes, no, I have downpipes. And I mean, you can tell he's not really that wrong, because of the fact that's literally his only header, which is technically a downpipe, I guess you can say, if that doesn't make you mad. But I told him, swap it out, get an intake, and get a nice little tune, and maybe make some more power out of this thing, because I'm pretty sure you can make a lot more power if you turbo it. Let's ask the owner, will you turbo your car? No. You gotta turbo it, man. No. Oh. Also, satin black wrap. If you guys didn't know, actually, this is the same satin wrap that he did on his hood that he did to my roof. He did that to my roof, and he did it to my trunk, which is actually kind of nice. I gotta buy some the black line. Oh yeah, all that muscle car stuff. Did everything just shake up in your car? Because it's how much power you have in this car?
Yeah, everything was about to fly out.
And your shit's ceramic coated? After all that being said, and testing out that ceramic coating, honestly, would I drive this car? No, because I don't really fit in it. I've came into this car a couple times, right? And then I'm like here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but basically my line of sight is like right here. So I'm looking straight, so I gotta drive like this, all dug down, going like that. And I'm pretty sure I can roll this down. Oh yeah, I can. Hey, you know what? I still wouldn't drive it. Oh Lord. He's gonna have to figure this out later. None of you guys snitch on me. Damn. I mean, camera's not that short, but come on. He's not even noticing. Let's get out. Right, well, we're gonna call it a day today. We went out, got food. On top of that, I found another spot to take more pictures actually. Usually all of them get posted on my Instagram, so if you guys want to, you guys can follow me there. It's always down in the description below. Again, the Camaro ZL1 RSS whatever, that's what this is, my BMW. And it's just pretty much hot today, so we're pretty much gonna call it a day. It just, I guess we already did what we had to do, and we made a couple TikToks, so all right, catch you guys on the next one. Bye.